So in our previous videos, we've been working on making this Steve character from Minecraft as a movable action figure for 3D printing. We had just finished up with our head in the previous video, and now in this video we're going to continue working on that arm, and we're going to work on the tools. So I'm going to place a sketch on this arm here, and I need to make that cutout for the tool to go into. So I'm just going to grab my rectangle tool, and I'm going to make this 0.125 by 0.25. Now again, I'm going to want this centered, and first I'm going to do it here, and I'm going to make it 0.25 away, and from the edge right here, in order to center it, that's going to be 0.1875. I'm going to then extrude this as my removal. And I have that opening for the tool to slide into now. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make that pickaxe tool. And again, I'm going to maximize this by using the mirror tool. So I'm going to just draw the half view of this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a 1.5 inch line. I'm going to come down at 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to move some of these dimension lines out of the way so I can see a little clearer. And I'm going to also dimension this line to be at a 50-degree angle. So now I'm just going to kind of go around, and using that 1/16 of an inch, I'm going to come up here and go 1 divided by 16. I'm going to come down on this line. At 0.375, I believe. Yep, I have to escape and go back on that. So I'm going to come down here at 0.375. I'm going to go over at a 1/16 of an inch. I'm going to come up at a 1/16 of an inch. And again, everything that you're seeing here is at right angles. So I must have accidentally not been at a right angle there. So again, yep, I can see it right there as I zoomed in. I got a little ahead of myself. Wasn't at the right angle, so it often helps to zoom in. So I'm going to come over again at that 1/16 of an inch, and I'm not at a right angle there, so let's undo that line. 1 by 16, again, right angle, 1 divided by 16, right angle, 1 divided by 16. Now I can also just come in and do 0.063. It's whatever you really feel works best for you. And then I'm going to come over, and again, I'm at that right angle, and I'm going to go at that 0.375 inches. Now I'm going to choose to come down to the bottom of the handle on this one next. So we can come down here, and I'm going to go over 0.125. And then I'm going to come up a 1/2 of an inch. Now this I kind of took some artistic liberties at. I'm going to do my first line again. We're going to stick to that 1/16 of an inch. I'm going to grab my dimension tool, and I'm going to dimension the angle of this from here to the base. I'm going to make it 45 degrees. Once I've set that angle up once, this is going to work out in my favor each time, because I can just do it at right angles now, all the way up. And I was given the geometry, I could have just kept clicking at my right angle, but I decided to do the measurement instead. So I'm going to go 0.063. And you can see there, I can just click, and then I can come back here, and I can just keep working those right angles. And that one was a little off, so I'm going to come back. But I can just keep working those right angles as I go. And again, it's really how exact that you want to be with this. I'm going to go a little bit quicker here, but again, I can just match those as I come up. And on my 3D printed original one, I was a little